Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take you on a tour of a home that I have one of my senior Sims living in, and her name is Miss Ollie Mae. And right now, myself and Miss Ollie Mae are working on the In Stitches quest, I believe it's called. And so don't laugh at me, don't give me a hard time. I know that a lot of you have already completed all the, y'all are probably already past the Life and Legacies quest, but I started the In Stitches years ago, and I'm going to pan the property while I run my mouth. But I started the quest several years ago, and it just kind of freaked me out whenever I got to reading more. I think I was reading The Girl Who Games or whatever. I was reading her site, and when I started finding out that my Sims would die and all that kind of stuff, it just kind of freaked me out. And so I put it on pause, and then I just got to doing other things in the game, and I got really obsessed with the building, and I got attached to my Sims and, my storylines with them, because I really do enjoy, playing the game and everything. And so, a long story short, I just put it off. But recently, I've seen a lot of people post things in our Facebook groups, Sims FreePlay groups that I'm a part of, and people mention all the time about the life orbs and just all the different things that it opens up when you do, all the quests there. And so I am working on it, me and Miss Ollie Mae. So y'all bear with me. Don't laugh at me. Don't give me a hard time. But anyway, this is Miss Ollie Mae's house, and it's just got some simple, um, you know, bushes, flowers, things like that. It is on the Wizard's lot. Um, and really, this lot really reminds me of fall. And so I always call it the fall lot, but it technically is the Wizard's lot when you do the Wizard's quest and unlock that and get the home. So as you come into the front door, this is it is a brick home, and I would call that color maybe a mud brick or something. But I did put all the heritage doors and windows from the lake house. So you come into a foyer area, and you can see right off the bat that I've used older wallpaper. She does have a little bench there, grandfather clock. There's another view of the front door area. And then coming under this archway, it has the sconces on, either side. And you come into the living room, and of course here you see the older TV. I know that looks like it's a CD player, but I think it's really supposed to be like a 50s radio, and so that's what I'm imagining that would be, like her older, radio. And then fireplace, everything's just kind of, set around, real nice and cozy. And there's some baskets there, perhaps maybe to throw some, blankets and things in. There's a record player, and then I would imagine, like family pictures on the wall above that little chest there. And so immediately coming across through this door is let me drop the wall here, is the downstairs bath. And it's got the sink and the tub and the toilet. And this green and gold wallpaper, you guys, I remember this is like some of the first wallpaper you get in the game. And I just remember way back in the day how much I overused that wallpaper. But I absolutely loved it. And so it's so funny, when you start using a lot of the old, older items that we've had forever. A lot of them were really, really nice. But we get so much new stuff in the game. And the items are so, nice that I think we just tend to kind of forget what we already had. But anyway, coming through this door here, you would come into a bedroom. And this house is 3-bedroom. And this one I've done with the blue wallpaper, but the pink twin bedding. And there's a little coat rack on the wall. And I would imagine Miss Ollie Mae's kids and grandkids and all come to visit her. So she does have a little, tray there of some tissues and some, fresh flowers maybe that she's picked, with some, travel shampoos and conditioners and soap. because she loves to have her family come visit. And then there's a little closet there. And so as we come back out into the foyer, over there to the left is the stairwell, and there's just a bookshelf kind of tucked in there. But if you come through this doorway, you come into what is the dining room and kitchen. It's open concept, and it has a fireplace in here in the dining room with some plants, a little bit of artwork on the wall, not much, just that one of the newer pieces we got. And then this is the heritage dining set, and it just matches those windows so perfectly, and I use that French rug there. And then coming into the kitchen, you can see here, again, it is very dated. You can tell this is an older home, but it has had some, some areas remodeled. So I've used that newer window with the retro sink, one of the older looking refrigerators. There's one of those older, nice stoves. And so I added a little rug there. I really wish we would get matching countertops and cabinets and things to match those retro sinks that we got, because does that bother anybody else, that little crack there? Because it drives me crazy, but I digress. I'm thankful to have what we have. Over here is her little hutch area where she's got all of her little dishes and her canisters and things. So she definitely has everything she needs in her, little kitchen here. And then there's some flowers there in the corner. And then over here is Miss Ollie's pantry slash mudroom slash laundry room. And she's got her little canning items there and her, pantry items there. And then over here is just the washer and dryer, underneath that window there, so she can see out into the woods and watch the deer and the squirrels and everything. And then there is the hot water heater, and then just a little, shelving unit for laundry and things like that. And then outside here, she has like a little rack to, hang some clothes. And so we will come over to the stairwell, and we will come up the stairs, and there's that stained glass, or I don't know if it's stained glass frosted or what it's really supposed to be. It was really, really pretty. I hung that over the stairwell. And when you come onto this little landing, there's a one of the newer bookshelves that we got with the cafe live event. But I added it because it kind of looks retro to me, because I guess maybe the quill and that picture kind of looks like George Washington or something to me. I'm not sure who it's supposed to be, but anyway, I love those bookshelves. But I did want to add that, and it had that plant on it and everything. It's just really, really pretty. And then there's some more flowers in the corner there, and that's another item I think I overused when we first got the game. I just really, really loved them, and it was a really good, great way to fill space. But as you turn around here, you see that this room is, it does look on over to the living room, and there's that beautiful chandelier. And so over here, like I said, Miss Ollie is my sim that's working on the In Stitches quest. We're a little over 90% done, so we should be finishing up soon, and she'll start her quilting hobby. And I'm excited about that, because I think I've gotten several of these, probably in architect homes, and I've really wanted to use them. I've wanted to see my Sims using them, and of course I hadn't been able to, because I don't have a Sim that can, do that hobby. I haven't actually unlocked this item yet, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to that. And so anyway, there's her little space so she can sit there and, look down into the living room, and just see it, all over. And so there are some more family pictures. There's a picture of her late husband. And let's see. This door here will come into the upstairs bath. Let me drop the water again. And it is exactly the same as the downstairs bath. And I just, kept it uniform. Of course, I always try to use the same, fixtures and everything in the bathroom. And then this door here comes into the second of the 3 bedrooms, and it has a double bed. And it's, the farmhouse bed that matches, that goes, the twin beds came from the farmhouse, and this bed did, the Santa's farmhouse. And then there's just the plant. It's a pretty, and that's another item that I don't really use a lot of, but it's so pretty. And especially against that blue. I mean, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to start using these older wallpapers again. But there is one of those newer chests that we got during the lake house update. And so that is that bedroom. Then, of course, it has its, small little closet too. And if we come back out and we come through this door, we come into Miss Ollie's room. And I did it in the greens. Green is my favorite color, and it's so calming. And I just thought this rug matched this wallpaper really, really, beautifully. The bed, it's an older bed that we've had forever. But I think it's called the romantic bed. I'm not really sure when we got it or how I got it, but I just thought it matched the furniture and the windows and everything perfectly. So I wanted to do that. And it looks old, older, like more retro. And so there's Miss Ollie's rocking chair there, and she has a lamp, so if she's, wanting to read or just sit by the fireplace and maybe crochet or do something like that. And so over here is just a rack with some blankets and things in case she gets chilly. And then there's just, a picture on the wall with some flowers, and then her dresser with a clock and some things. And so I did use this new barn door that we recently got, and I absolutely love how they look. I'm working on a build that I'm going to utilize more of these barn doors, but they're just absolutely beautiful, and man, do they go well against that green wallpaper. That is just absolutely beautiful. And so this would be an update that she's done in the recent years to her home. This would not be something that was an original part of the home. And so over here, and when you come through the doors, is her master bath, and there's some baskets there by the sink for dirty clothes, and then maybe fresh towels and washcloths. And then there's her sink, and that's the these sinks are from the French the live event. I don't even remember what it's called, but they're beautiful too. They really, really are. And so I've used those. I've used one of these older showers. I didn't see a matching shower. I don't. If we got it, I don't guess I unlocked it. But you had the sinks and the tubs. But I just added that older shower. And so when you turn around here, there's another set of the barn doors. And that just leads into, the walk-in closet there. And it's just a, basic closet. And then as you come on through this doorway, you come into the bathroom area. And, of course, she's got a lovely view of the wooded area outside. And then she's got that little chest with her perfumes and powders and things, and then some decor. And then there's the tub with all of her soaps and towels and things. And then on this side is the toilet and the tissue stand. And so that is the entire house. And let me go to room view and show you guys this. I really am excited, and you can see here how I've placed everything. I really am excited to be finishing this quest. I know I've put it off for a long time, and I know it's silly, but I do get so attached to my Sims, and it was just something that just kind of, as a new player, and it's been 7-8 years, I realize, and go to grid, but I've got so busy with the building and doing the new things that they've added, all the new quests and the new live events and things, that I just hadn't done it, because I recently just unlocked the downtown, what was it called, the high school. Let me go down to the second floor, and I just recently got Wilbur to add to my farmhouse, and so that was one thing. And I'm also working on And of course, again, this is the first floor. I'm also working on the first downtown developer. And so I'm almost through with it, but I'm, working on getting the shards and things. And so, yeah, I just have got a lot going on as far as, gameplay. But that's what's so great about Sims FreePlay is that we can kind of take our time and do it at our own pace and, do what we love. And if we, need to wait a little while, we can on different things. And because it's, it's always going to be there. So here is a grid look of the downstairs. And I see those fireplaces on. Y'all, it is so hot where I live, and I definitely would not want to be by a fireplace right now, but, this is Sims FreePlay, so we can pretend, and that fireplace makes everything cozy and comfy, right? So, yeah. So that's why they're on. But anyway, that is Miss Ollie Mae's house, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing because I'm going to have more Sims FreePlay videos coming up. Thanks, guys.